Hey, what's going on YouTube? ralphdatrader here, back again with another video. In today's video, I want to share with you guys another setup that I like to look for in my trading, and that will be the M pattern. All right, the M pattern is a bearish reversal pattern, which happens to happen at the top of an uptrending move. Okay, and just like the W pattern, all right, there are three variations, all right, of that M pattern. First one, you have your simple M pattern, standard M pattern, whatever you want to call it, double top, all right, where price puts in two equal highs at a level of resistance, okay, then reversing down to the downside. And then you have your extended M pattern where price puts in a high at that resistance level, but then proceeds to put in a higher high, but failing, all right, to break that new higher high and giving us the reversal back down to the downside, all right. And the third variation, all right, of that M pattern is the shortened M pattern, okay, where price puts in a high at our resistance level, all right, then it proceeds to put in a higher low, but fails to break that higher high, creating a lower high and giving us the reversal move down to the downside. So those are your three variations of the M pattern, all right. You have your simple, standard, double top, all right. Then you have the extended M, then you have your shortened M pattern, all right. So those are the three that I like to look for. Now let's go to our charts and let's look at this on the chart. All right, as you guys can see here with the pound USD on the 30-minute time frame, all right, you can see price broke above our previous week's high, okay, and as price continued to go, it put in a new high, all right, so we had a new high that was put in place here, okay, so and as you can see, as buyers tried to push the market back, but we had some sellers come and take over. Then you see buyers try to proceed to push the market back up to the upside, but they failed to break. All right, failed to break in the new high that we had put in. All right. Um, then it gives us this engulfing candle. So as you can see, this was our shortened M pattern. All right, we put in a high. Okay, we pulled back in the inside. All right, then we came back. All right, and we put in a lower high, all right, and the market reversed down to the downside. Okay, so as you guys can see, we look at this on the line chart, you can clearly see what price did. All right, so price put in that high, put in that higher low, then we put in a lower high, giving us our shortened M pattern, and we reverse to the downside. Okay, so that is our shortened M pattern. Okay, that's our shortened M pattern. All right, now let's see if we can find extended M pattern. All right, so let's see here. I had one. Okay, yo, so here's one right here. All right, this would be our extended M pattern right here. Okay, as you can see, price put in a high during our London session. All right, in our London session, we made a high. All right, price proceeded to push the market down to the downside during the gap time. We came up, we put in a high. All right, we broke this London session high. Okay, put in a new high, pulled back. All right, gave us a small pullback here. All right, then we extended beyond that high, putting in a new high. Okay, so price put in a new high, breaking the previous high. All right, then price proceeds to give us this bearish signal. All right, letting us know that the market is about to reverse. All right, as you guys can see, this happened at a strong level of resistance. Okay, so we put in a high, pulled back, broke that previous high, but failed to break above that new high that was put in place, giving us a tweezer top candlestick pattern here, and you can see that the market reversed down to the downside. All right, so now if we look at this on a line chart, you can clearly see that we put in a high, we put in a higher low, then we extended above, all right, putting in a new higher high, but failing to break above that new higher high, and the market dropped down to the downside, all right, and like I said, you want to see these at strong levels of resistance, all right, because as you can clearly see, we broke above the this low of the day, yesterday's low. All right, so we broke above that previous day's low here. but we were rejecting this strong level of resistance here at our 50 level inside of our 100 pip box. Okay, so that was a nice move here. All right, that will be our extended M pattern. All right, that is our extended M pattern here. And let's go and find our last M pattern, which will be our standard M pattern. Okay, that will be our standard M pattern. Let's see here. All right, so as you guys can see here, this would be our standard M pattern. All right, during this London session, as you guys can see, price put in a high here. Okay, so we had a high that was put in place. All right, our Asian session high. All right, as the market rejected off of this 00 level, it proceeded to push the market to the upside, taking out our previous day's high. All right, so we took out our previous day's high, and we also took out our Asian session high, creating a new high. Okay, so as price creates this new high, as you guys can see, we was rejecting. All right, then we get the engulfing candle. All right, so now we have equal highs. All right, we have equal highs here because price failed to break above our new high that we had done made after we broke our Asian session high and our high of the day. All right, so we put in our new high. We got 3 strong rejections at that high before the market gave us a bearish engulfing candle, signaling a reversal for the move back down to the downside. All right, so those are our 3 variations. All right, and we can also take a look at this one on the line chart. And as you guys can see, we broke above the high, our Asian session high, broke above our previous day's high. All right, giving us equal highs at a level of resistance, at a nice level of resistance, and we proceeded to push the market down to the downside. All right, so those are our 3 variations of the M pattern. That is something else that I like to look for, and that is something that that's a part of my best trade setup. So, you know, this is just another one that I look for when I'm trading. All right, so I have the 1, 2, 3, the M's and W. So those are mainly what I like to look for. All right, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. All right, gladly appreciate it. All right, that being said, work hard, stay disciplined, be patient, and your time will come. And always be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone smiles today. Peace and love. Have a good one, family.